Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back for another talk through makeup tutorial. This time we're going festive yet again, and this is the Sugar Plum Fairy makeup trend, except I took it a little bit more hardcore. I love glamour, I love bows, glitter, so initially I was gonna just recreate the look, and then I was in Sephora and I saw this beautiful chrome eyeshadow and I thought, ooh, let's just do something really whimsical and fun. Very intense. I hope you guys like it, and let's get into it. Starting with moisturizer, I keep recommending this Tocobo Multi-Ceramide Cream. It feels amazing to the skin, doesn't leave a sticky texture, super hydrating, and I recently ran out of my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and I didn't feel like repurchasing it. And this I've been using instead and I really don't notice a difference. So, highly recommend. Also, look at my hands. For foundation, Hailey's skin is always a main feature of her makeup trends. It looks like she's just wearing a bit of concealer. I still want foundation, but I'm gonna make my base a bit more sheer by adding in some serum drops. This is also by Armani. It's the Smart Moisture Serum. Oh, that's so nice. Love this sheer base, but you can still see through, so it looks like natural skin. I'm gonna go in with concealer. Underpainting has been a makeup technique that has been so popular this year. I have never gotten really into it because I usually have some acne and I feel like when I don't blank out my canvas, it's like kind of frustrating to work with. So I'd much prefer to do like a light layer of foundation before I get started with the contouring in the concealer. But something I do like to do is add a little tiny bit of foundation just on my brush and go back over the concealer if it is a brightening concealer, because sometimes it can be a little too bright. Let me know your opinion if you really like the underpainting and really see a softer look, or if you find you can do it chronologically, soft layers, and get a very similar style. For bronzer, I'm a big fan of the Rose Inc cream bronzers. They're so creamy and easy to apply, and this shade is nice. It's warm, but it's not too deep. Just want to kind of do a cute little tip and add a little bit more structure. For brows, I keep reaching for the Unibrow by Winky Lux. This is such a pretty product. I love the shade for my hair color, and I'm fluffing up my brows. We're gonna brush them up. Add a little bit of brow gel to keep them in place. My favorite from this year is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I take a little bit on the back of my hand, roll it in my spoolie, and a little goes a long way. You can totally tone down the brows if you want to, but I love a good bold brow. I have pulled a bunch of cream and liquid blushes. This is a huge part of Hailey Bieber's tutorial. She loves a lot of cream and liquid products. Which one should I do? I love these by M Cosmetics and they look so whimsical. And then we have nude sticks, and these ones are new. They have a little highlight in the center that's really pretty. Really building this up. This is so fairy-like. Don't be intimidated by the color in the bottle. You can see it does blend to be a little bit more of a pink once it's blended in with my skin tone. Finally got myself a new Florasis loose powder. I love their pressed powder and their loose powder, and this one has a lilac tint to it. This powder never looks cakey. I love the little puff it comes with. I just press it into the skin to mattify. Doesn't even look like you're wearing powder, but it makes the skin a little bit more smooth and silky. This is the shade Willa from Benefit, described as a soft and neutral rose. Through the cheeks here, a little bit on the nose if you want that cold girl effect. I'm gonna try the Armani eye tint in the shade 44. It looks quite rose gold in the tube, which is quite similar to Hailey's look. She then added a gloss to the lid and some sparkle, but I do not like wearing a gloss on my lid. Unless it's for a quick photo, I am not gonna wear that to a holiday party. So I'm gonna show you a bit more of a detailed eye that gives an ethereal vibe. But this is what the eye tint looks like blended out. It's pretty sheer. I have this pink Diva Dolly palette from Buxom. So I'm taking this muted pink shade here on a fluffy brush, bringing in a little bit of definition right to my crease right here, and then on the outer corner of the eye. From Sephora, I just picked up the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Rockstar. This is a deep muted purple. Tight lining the eye, smudging a little wing into the lash line. Creating 3 dots on the bottom lash line, and pulling the dots down to help accentuate the lashes. With the shade Dawn, which is the deepest in the palette, I'm smoking out that lash line and adding a little bit into the outer V. Still want it to be soft, but I really like to elongate my eyes for whimsical looks. Another product that jumped out at me at Sephora with this look in mind, I've never seen this brand before, but this is the shade Sweet Tooth Infinite Chrome Flakes. This is the multi-chrome gel for eyes and face. These beautiful chrome flakes, and this looks really pink, but look what happens when I swatch it. This chrome pot is so cool. Look at that shimmer. Next, I'm just using some Lancome mascara. I've already built up my lashes a little bit. Let's try these Quo lashes. Just trim the lash. Using this chrome, it looks pretty unfinished if you have sparse natural lashes, so adding in a full outer corner lash or full strip is really gonna add to it. I may be going way over the top, but I love these little iridescent shimmery face gems from Half Magic between my nails. Ooh! Try not to drop it. Place it in the inner corner, and these aren't that crazy because you can only really see them when you hit the light. For the lips, Haley used Cork by MAC. This is Universal Earth by Makeup Forever. And I'm overlining, smudging out a little bit. She used a brown, but it really does look more like a reddish brown, at least when she puts her gloss over. So I'm going with this shade because it looks pretty similar. Gonna use Buxom because I don't have any Rhode products. I've never seen them out like when I'm shopping. Maybe you have to order them in Canada, but let me know if you guys have tried Rhode and what your favorite products are. I know the lip type treatments are super popular. The one she used was like a baby pink that had sparkles, but I'm using this Buxom gloss. This is slightly more plummy and it has less sparkle because I already went so sparkly on the lid, and this is gonna help blend in the lip liner. It's like a milky pink. I use this on its own in the Latte makeup look. I really love this lip product. I also, before I forget, I was doing some steps for TikTok, so now I'm kind of filling you in, but I did use a bit of the Rare Beauty Mesmerize Liquid Illuminizer. Just a little bit. I could have gone with Spotlight Highlight, but I do really like all these kind of pinky and purpley metallic tones. Nose, just blending that in. One Sized Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. A really cute aspect of the original look was some faux freckles. This is something Haley really likes to do, and it makes the skin look even more natural after makeup. I'm using the Winky Lux brow pencil and adding a couple near the tip of my nose and adding a couple sparkles throughout the freckles as well. And if you want to up the cute factor, you can take some of that chrome that we've already used. I love anything fairycore. I haven't really brought it to this channel that much, but over on my vlog channel, I've worn some amazing outfits by Fiore Couture. They're these beautiful metal corsets. Here's a breakdown of this whimsical hairstyle. Create romantic curls on the top layer of hair. This curler is by Bedhead Styling, one of my most used curling irons, creating a butterfly twist, or you can simply twist 2 sections towards each other and secure with a mini elastic. Once you're by your neck, let's do 2 types of braids. First, a pull-through braid where you group 2 sections around your base pigtail, securing in front, making sure to fluff out the loops, and finish off with a regular braid. In the spring, I added cute little flowers, but for holiday season, I went with some bows like Clara from the Nutcracker Disney movie. Covered that a long time ago on my channel as well. This very fairycore vlog is on my second channel, and there's a lot of magical looks if you want to check it out. And finally, let's unbox my new fragrance. Before I go, I wanted to do a little unboxing. I got myself a new fragrance. This was kind of expensive. I heard a girl rave about this on TikTok and I've been looking for a new vanilla scent. So I picked up this one. This is Bianco Latte. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to wreck it. Okay. Look at that. All right, let's give this a spray. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. This is the best vanilla perfume I have ever smelled. Wow, smelt? That's addicting. This is gonna be my new everyday fragrance, but my all-time favorite fragrance is by L'Occitane, and it's no longer made, but it was my favorite. I wore it every single day in middle school. It was like a bit of a mature fragrance for middle school. My mom also wore it, but this is like an elevated version of that. I feel like you could get away with just doing one spray. Let me know how many times you spritz yourself. I always do one on my wrist and then maybe I'll dab it like on my neck, and I find like that's good. I don't really like overwhelming scents, but I was watching a perfume review and someone was like 10 sprays, that they use 10, and people in the comments were like, yeah, me too. That's madness. No wonder I never go through my fragrances though. It's bad to get it on your clothes, but whatever. Oh, this is my favorite. If you've been looking for a new fragrance, highly recommend. This is so cozy. Bianco Latte Eau de Perfume Notes. Experience the comfort of being enveloped in a cloud of soothing fragrance, a tender caress that defines the essence of Bianco Latte. Okay, that gave me nothing. Top notes, caramel. Heart notes, honey. That's why it's my favorite. And coumarin. Don't know what that is. Base notes, vanilla and white musk. Simple, smells amazing. I found my new favorite. I'm actually so excited. This was a bit hard to find in Canada, but I'll link down where I bought it from. It was like a Quebec company and it shipped really fast. So yeah, very, very excited. Anyways, if you want to keep on watching some more holiday tutorials, you might enjoy this classic holiday look that I did. It's very Audrey Hepburn, Lily Collins inspired. Or if you're into very icy, bold makeup, kind of like this, you might like the Slavic girl trend, which is just a very icy, smoky eye and a pink lip. Hope you'll keep on watching, and I'll see you in my next video.